Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be decluttering, organizing, cleaning, and just going through my entire makeup collection. I have a couple of other videos like this that I will leave linked down below. I like to do this every now and then. I do it like a couple times a year where I like deep clean and like take everything out, wipe down the drawers, but I am honestly constantly going through my makeup collection as far as like organizing like 24/7 because I'm constantly getting new things. So like I have to like make room and move stuff around, but I only like really like deep clean a couple times a year. I also want to give my usual disclaimer that I am not trying to brag or show off anything. I just love letting you guys into my life, and whenever I clean, I know that you guys find it relaxing and I love taking you guys along with me. So I am beyond grateful for everything that is inside and outside of these drawers. Right after this video, I'm going to be filming a makeup collection as well, so stay tuned for that. I dedicated a whole drawer down here to all of my cleaning products. We got our spray cleaner and then the multi-surface wipes, and I'm first going to be wiping down the glass and also the mirror plated lights. Make sure to turn your lights off while doing this as well so you don't get electrocuted. I'm also going to be cleaning these bulbs as well because they get like super dusty. I'm now going to move on to wiping down the surface. This thing I wiped down like not too long ago and it is already so dusty. I don't know how it manages, but it's super hard to keep clean. And I'm also going to be wiping down the fronts and the sides of the Alex 9 drawers. So now the whole outside of my makeup collection is clean, and I'm going to start to put everything back on top, the things that belong, and then start going into the drawers. I'm going to be starting going through this one first, and then I'll work my way over there. And like I said, I am going to be decluttering as well, so I'll make a pile for things to get rid of if it's expired or not good anymore, things to donate to my sister, or if nobody else wants it, I'll give it away for donation, and things that I'm going to keep. I really need to declutter, especially this drawer, because I don't really wear foundations that much anymore. Obviously, I do want to keep one for every shade of every season, every, you know, finish, like hydrating, dewy, matte, and all those types of things. Like there's different uses for all these, but I definitely do not need this many. I know for a fact that I love the BH Cosmetic foundations. Like they're one of my favorites. As for these two Fit Me foundations, I think I'm gonna give away the 130 Buff Beige just because it looks a little too dark, like even in the summer. This one I think I'm not even gonna test swatch. It's super old. This is definitely to toss. W5, that's a pretty good one. I'm gonna keep, oh my god, you guys. Okay, I really need to like, you know, pick it up. Okay, so Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundations. I have two of these, so I'm only gonna keep one. I think I'll take the bronze beige one, L'Oreal Infallible. This is like one of the only stick foundations I have, and it's super creamy. So that's a definite keep. Glamouflage Full Coverage Foundation. I don't know, I feel like this is really comparable to the BH Cosmetics, which I love, but I already have two of them, so I'm gonna toss this one. L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, I think this is like my number 2 right next to BH Cosmetics, so not even a question. Insta Ready Super BB, I think I'm gonna toss this. Too Faced DU Full Coverage Foundation, have not tried this one either. That looks super orange. I don't think that'll ever be my shade. Milani Conceal and Perfect. I used to have 3 of these, and I did recently declutter down to 1, so I'm going to keep this one as well. For my primers, I am going to try this one. I literally have not even opened yet. Okay, this feels super oily. I love a good hydrating base, but this just feels a little bit like too slick and oily for me. So I'm going to give this one a pass. I've had like just about the same products in my collection for so long. This one is pretty good for a pore filling one. I'll keep that. e.l.f. hydrating primer. I'm gonna toss this. It's pretty old. I've had this literally since I started my collection, which is gross. Prep and Blur e.l.f.'s priming stick, gonna keep. Face primer by Wet n Wild Dewy, keeping. This one I'll keep as well. This one, I think I'm gonna buy a new one of this. I really do like it, but it's really old, so I'll have to make a list to buy another one. Milani Prime Correct. This is for redness. This is my only like color correcting primer, so I'm gonna keep it. And then the next Honeydew Me Up, I literally use this thing till it's like empty. As you can see, there's like the littlest bit left in this. I love this primer so much. I've been scooping out like the last remains of what I can get. I need to go buy another one. This drawer is like a primers, foundations, and setting sprays all in one. So for the setting sprays, obviously keeping all of my Jeffree Star Morphe ones. This Maybelline Max Surface is gonna stay as well. This one by e.l.f. can go. This one I really, really like. This one by e.l.f. and this one can go as well. It's like basically empty. I also have a bunch of beauty blenders in the next drawer, which I always wanted to put one that I mainly use up here and I never had room for it. So right here in this like empty corner, it'll fit perfect right there. And then moving to the next drawer is all of my concealers, powders, and I also have all of my highlighters, bronzers, blush, and everything kind of compact in this drawer. The reason I did that is because I don't really have that many blush, highlighters, and bronzers. The main thing taking up this drawer is my concealers and my powders. You guys, it's ridiculous when I say if I had a third set of Alex 9 drawers, I'd be able to fill them up completely. And I just have it this way because I don't have an extra drawer for the extra stuff. And if I do notice that the organizers are messy, I'm gonna wipe them down. The first one was not bad at all. I have swatched this AOA concealer multiple times to see if I would like it. I've always ended up keeping it, but I've never actually used it on my face to see how I would like it like on top of a full face of makeup. So I think I'm gonna toss this and give it away just because I have so many other alternatives that I know that I love. Like the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflage Concealer. As you can see, I have 3 of them, and that is just because it's a great concealer and I know that I can always use it under any base with any foundation and it'll look good. It's like my go-to. This Infallible Pro Glow, the only thing I don't like about it is it does oxidize a lot, and this is the lightest shade and it is a bit dark for me in my winter seasons, but I am going to keep it because it's a great concealer. Maybelline Fit Me, I used to stand by, it used to be my holy grail, but I don't know about anymore. I think the L'Oreal Pro Glow definitely replaced it for me, so this one's pretty old anyways. I'm going to toss that. Maybelline Better Skin, I keep this for if I have any things that I want to spot treat and cover up because it does have like better ingredients than a normal concealer would when you're trying to cover something up so it doesn't like, you know, clog your pores. These Essence Camouflage Matte Concealers, these are really, really great waterproof concealers and they do cover like a lot. They're very, very thick formula. I don't use them a lot just because of that reason, as well as me having dry skin, so I don't like a matte formula. e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This one is gonna go because I'm gonna purchase their dewy one that's like hydrating, so that one I feel like is just more tailored towards my skin. Milani Conceal and Perfect. This one is pretty good. I'm gonna keep this one. LA Girl Pro Conceal, I just got this for Christmas and it is a great concealer. Neutrogena Healthy Skin, this one is a great brightening pen. It's the only one I have. It's not really meant for like a thick concealer over top of a foundation. It's kind of just meant to wear by itself to brighten. Okay, so I have condensed all of my concealers down into one section. This whole thing used to be filled, so that is some progress. These concealing palettes, this one's BH Cosmetics. I'll keep this because it's color correcting. This one is good for travel. And this big one by Makeup Revolution, see, here's my problem. This one is more pastels and this one's like brighter color correctors, so like that's why I've been keeping both of them. Not that I color correct a lot, but again, it's something that you want to have in case if you ever do need it. You guys, I'm trying my best, but I don't want to just get rid of stuff to get rid of it. Like if I'm actually going to put use to it, Even if it's not like everyday use, I still want to keep it, you know, like I don't just want to get rid of it. And then these 3 color correctors are the only ones that I have for each color, which are liquid ones, so I'll keep these as well. For the powders, I'm going to get rid of this Maybelline powder. I've had it for literally decades. It's just a shine free loose powder, and it's for baking and stuff, but like I said, I don't even think I would want to put this on my face because of how old it is. And I just have other ones that I've recently bought, like this Maybelline Fit Me one, that I'm gonna be keeping. I have 2 BH Studio Pro powders. Are these the same shade? These are both shade 215. I have 2 of these because I love them, and I'm really scared of them going out of stock because they are, I'm pretty sure, only available online, or they were for a little while. That's why I have 2 of them. So I'm gonna keep both of these just because I really like them, so there's no reason to get rid of them just because I have 2. Okay, we've condensed this quite a bit. We have a whole free space back here. I'm gonna use that for my, I don't know. I'm going to switch my loose powders back here because I don't really use loose powders that much. And then I'm going to switch my bronzers and contour up here. I'm going to be getting rid of both of these Wet n Wild's highlighting powders. These are so old, they literally don't even have like any pigmentation, barely anymore, so tossing that. And then these blushes, which I don't really use blush, but I have a cream one, a powder one, and then a baked one just for if I want to use it. Okay, this drawer looks pretty good. Like, I'm really satisfied with how that turned out. The next drawer is all of my lip products. This one is the most a mess. Don't know why I don't even go in this drawer, but I just need a new organizing system for this one. And then I have my brow stuff shoved in the back. Literally, I use this more than my lip stuff, but it's shoved in the back to the point where I can't even get at it. So we're gonna need to change that. So this is all the brow stuff I decided to keep. I'm not just gonna organize this. I have like one brow product that I normally stick to, so these like pencils and stuff are just for like travel and if I ever need to like do it quickly. And then I'm going to use the big one for all of my glosses because I have quite a lot of glosses. This thing is literally empty. I got a new one like weeks ago. I don't know why I'm still holding on to this. These Victoria's Secret Beauty Rush lip glosses I've had forever, like literally the longest time now, ever since I started my collection. And I think it's time to get rid of them. I've just been keeping them because, I don't know, they just look super cute. But I have so many other alternative glosses, and these are a bit sticky. These Milani lipsticks I have also had since the beginning of time. I used to have 6 of these, and the collection has just been getting smaller and smaller. So I'm gonna toss these. It's a shame because I barely use these, but I don't like wear lipstick that much. This one I think I'm gonna keep is the only one, 60 Matte Innocence, just because that's like the only color I would wear. It's like a really pretty pink nude, but for these two they're gonna go. They're like 5 years old. And then I also fit my 4 hand sanitizers in the back there, which fit perfect. Moving on to the next drawer is all of my like eye products, mascaras, loose shadows, glitter liners, and just other stuff. There's not going to be any decluttering in this drawer because glitters aren't really something that expire, and you can't really have enough glitters, you know, like there's like lots of colors. As far as decluttering for this drawer, I just went through my mascaras this Christmas because I got a bunch of new ones, so I got rid of the old and have new ones now. So here's the fourth drawer all finished. I ended up switching out the organizer, and I'm just gonna use this, which used to be in here, for something else because I feel like this one is just way more fitting. It has a lot more storage for all the stuff that I need in here. So I have all of my loose glitters, mascaras, liquid glitters, and like everything else. The next drawer is all of my eyeshadow palettes and also my eyeliners on the side. This drawer is not too messy because like I said, eyeshadow and mascara are like the two drawers that I went through for Christmas. So I think I'm just going to skip this because this isn't really something that gets messy a lot because I literally have not touched it since I organized it. From here on, it's just going to be basically time lapses of me organizing and cleaning the drawers. For this eyelash drawer, as you can see, it is very, very organized. The next drawer down, I do need to get into to clean, which is all of my tanning stuff. I haven't really touched this drawer a bunch since I redid it, but it could use a bit, you know, moving around. This next drawer is probably the messiest out of all of them. This is my YouTube drawer. It's the one I'm constantly going in and out of literally every single day when I'm editing or I need cords or I need to charge something, swap an SD card out. I'm in this drawer all the time, basically every day. So I think I'm gonna maybe try and use this organizer in here. This drawer I tried to organize a while ago and I just never found like a layout that worked and had everything organized in one area. I don't know if I should throw these out or not, because these are like covers for my ring light when I want it more natural lighting instead of like LED bright white, but I haven't used them since I got the ring light and that was like over a year ago, so they just take up a lot of room and I think I'll just move them somewhere else, like out of this drawer. I have a bunch of these like things that are either from like old tripods, my new tripod, my old camera. Like I have no idea what any of these are for, so I think I'm just gonna throw them out. I hate throwing them out because I know the second I do I'm gonna need them, but I feel like even if something does go wrong, like I feel like I need a part, I'm not gonna go in here and like know where this goes or like what it's gonna do, you know. All right, there's no way I just condensed that drawer into this, but I think this is way more organized. I can see everything, it's practical, and I feel like it just won't get messy because, you know, it's all in reach. And then the one at the very bottom is just all of my special effects makeup. This one, again, have not touched since I put it in here, so it's still organized. Just gonna skip this drawer. I'm now gonna move on to the main drawer right here. As you can see, stuff has already accumulated on my desk from the time that I cleaned it like 10 minutes ago. This drawer in here is definitely the dirtiest. Like, obviously this is the one I use the most, and I'm opening it literally every day when I get ready. So I'm pretty sure that's all I want organized in this drawer. I have my everyday stuff. Now we're gonna move over to the last set of Alex 9 drawers, which over here on the right is all of my makeup, and then over on the left is all of my skincare and hair products. So this first drawer used to look really, really nice, but I touch my skincare a lot more than I touch my makeup side of the drawers. So I'm just gonna take everything out and reorganize this the way it used to be. Whenever I notice my skincare products going bad, I do throw them out like immediately, ASAP. I'm super strict on my skincare, so there's gonna be no decluttering for basically this whole side of the drawers, just time lapse of me reorganizing and getting them back into shape. This drawer is all organized. The second drawer is all of my like treatments and masks. Also, these I bought in bulks because they were at Ollie's for like $4 each, and they're super good. It comes with like 8 in a pack. These drawers aren't too messy, so they're not taking too long to clean. These cleansing wipes. All of my tools, which I found a couple throughout my makeup collection that belong in here. This drawer is for all of my like head wraps and headbands for when I do my makeup, as well as like makeup removing cloths. I haven't even used some of these. I got them off of Amazon. It came in like a 4-pack of gray, black, white, and pink. I have a bunch of these like fake acrylic press-on nails because I've been loving to put these on. I feel like they last just as long as like real acrylics if I get them done at the salon. So I haven't really organized this drawer like at all. The first big drawer is my self-care stuff. A body wrap, my facial steamer, waxing strips, aloe socks. There's not really much you could do. I do have a lot of this to fit in like this kind of drawer, but it's fine for what it is. Like I can access everything and it's not like a mess. It's at least organized for the space. This drawer is all of my hair care. This just needs to be like arranged. This dry shampoo is basically empty, and then I have this whole big one right here. Also guys, I have recently switched my hair care products for the 3rd time. I originally had this like L'Oreal Aleve product, and then I switched it because it didn't work out for my hair, and then I switched to the OGX, and everyone was telling me that OGX is like super bad for your hair and they're in a lawsuit right now and all this stuff. So I switched to this brand right here, which I looked up and I think it's pretty good. It was super expensive, literally freaking $30. This drawer is all of my hair like accessories, like my scrunchies, hair ties, bobby pins, my combs, everything like that is basically organized. This drawer doesn't really get that messy. So that's all done, and then down here is just empty right now because I have all of my cleaning products out, but normally I would have my glass cleaner, my surface wipes, and everything in here. I think I got rid of a good amount of things. Like I said, I'm not just going to get rid of stuff to get rid of it, but if I don't use it or if it's expired, I am going to toss. So that was it for this video. If you guys liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also comment down below any organizing tips you may have for me to help me just spice up my collection. Subscribe to my channel and don't forget to turn on all my post notifications so you get a notification in your job box every time I upload a video. Also, if you stay till the end of this long video, I'm sure you'll like lots of my other videos as well. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and bye guys.